Hey all! Now this will be the first video that I'll be starting with a story time. A story time for context.
Stop coming!
I did this cool logo and everything so that if I decide to have a future video with story time for context, you'll know where it comes from. So I grew up in a religious household. Every Sunday I was at the church praying for stuff. I don't remember. Like Xbox probably. But as years passed by, I slowly started to get out of religion, mostly because I was forced into it in the first place, but also because my church was really cult-like in a sense. Please don't take this the wrong way. I believe everyone should practice whatever religion they want to, and this video is by no means an attack on any religion. Please don't harass anyone or anything that's shown in this video. What I wanna say is my church was really old-fashioned and harmful towards anyone that wasn't in their own little community. I specifically remember that minorities were not allowed in the church my family went to, and that's just insane. Like, that's segregation. That's objectively racist. And yeah, it's horrifying to think back to that. Stuff like that could happen nowadays. You would think that that practice was abandoned when they banned burning witches. But a couple days ago I got to wonder, what happens if I don't get out of that church? What happens if I let these people force this religion on me until I just believe whatever they say? I believe I found the answer to my question, although the answer might not be the most satisfying because it's Instagram Reels. Yeah, I know, this long of an intro to get introduced to fucking Instagram Reels. But yeah, today I'm gonna show y'all a couple people that I believe to have went off the deep end of Christianity, and with that said, let's get into Okay, let's get into it. I wish this generation had more fear of God. Okay, what? Firstly, seeing fear of God typed out like that makes me think there could be a banger-ass horror game with the name Fear of God. Secondly, what the fuck are you talking about? This makes zero sense on so many levels, dude. If you would really need to fear God, we're fucked. Isn't God supposed to be your best friend, your buddy, the person you can always talk to, someone you can share your sorrow, your happiness, your everything? What best friend is someone that I need to fear of? Hey, what up, man? Damn me up.
Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant.
If a person who truly believes in Christianity and God and all that would tell me that his all-loving and pure God needs to be feared, it would make me question if that God is really that all-loving. I'm too gay for Christians and too Jesus girly for the gays. God, you're never too much, just be how I made you. Surprisingly wholesome Christian posting, you love to see it. A person learning to love God and themselves at the same time. All the power to this Jesus girly. You might be asking why did I include this in a video? Well, I mentioned we're on Instagram, right? God didn't make you gay, it's a choice. Jesus didn't make you gay, honey. She's got it all wrong. Pray for her salvation and for Jesus to set her free. Can't serve two masters. What fucking two masters? Who's the second master? Who's the CEO of being gay? Roderick Hall or RuPaul? By saying this, all you're doing is screaming to everyone, hey, hello, Christians will cherry pick people based on outside factors other people were born with. Which is not true to most Christians. You're dead ass defaming your own religion. Like, at this point, are you dumb? The Pope himself, Big Francis, Big F, said that God made gay people just as they should be, and I quote, God made you like this and loves you like this. Are y'all just beefing with the head of Catholic Christianity now? Like, do y'all just not like him anymore?
Talk to Jesus. Is Jesus gay? No, he's not. Talk to God.
You know, normally I would call this guy's irony out for throwing a shirt that deadass says we are all human. It's the same mentality of Christianity with love thy neighbor. But apparently, this guy, despite saying Jesus is king in the video's description and saying that Jesus isn't gay in the video, is also not Christian. And okay, you're not Christian, you're just homophobic instead of being a homophobic Christian. I don't think your beliefs make your situation any better. You still threw a temper tantrum over t-shirts, dumbass. And clean up the shit you made, man, come on. If your mess will be cleaned cleaned up by an employee, they won't give a fuck about your religion. In their eyes, you won't be a Christian asshole, you won't be an Islamic asshole, you will be a simple asshole. Okay, so I'm sure you've seen some stupid pics by AI nowadays. You can't really go anywhere on the internet without seeing something generated by AI. And there was one person with AI technology that came up with a beautiful idea. Let's put a minion on a cross. And you know, for some Christians that might be a no-no. Some might say, hey, you know, Jesus died for the sins of the people. It might be a bit distasteful to It might be a bit distasteful to depict him as a fucking minion, but let me introduce you to this guy. Now, this guy is obviously Christian. All of his content revolves around something that's religion related. His bio has the name Jesus twice in it. Okay, this guy's on his Christian shit. Yet for some reason, he's not the type of guy to call out a minion on a cross. Nah, he's the type of guy to act incredibly stupid. Just check him out.
You'll never believe the secret behind this picture. Someone made a minion on a cross, but let me tell you something. No minion died for you, but Jesus did.
This feels like how I imagine today's kids describe something that they saw online to their friends in school. Dude, you won't believe what I saw on TikTok. You know what's a toilet, right? I've been getting into toilets lately. Okay, so imagine that toilet and imagine a head coming out of it. Also, like, what's the big secret on this picture? This is an AI generated minion on a cross. To me it's funny as shit, but I don't think it has any real big secret. When I was watching this video, it became apparent that this guy is doing this for clicks, but what really set it in stone was the fact that he did this exact same video but with Elsa. Elsa from Frozen.
Have you heard the unbelievable story behind this picture? An animator created Elsa from Frozen on a cross.
There was no animator behind the creation of this picture. It was fucking you. You AI generated this so you can post Christian brain rot. The most surprising thing from this is that Christian brain rot that has become a reality. In a previous video of mine, I made a joke about Christian brain rot. Here's the clip.
I love farting.
I could never predict that this guy would capitalize on the idea. Damn. My favorite reel from him is also the one that shows us objectively that he does this ironically. Just look at this pic. It's the devil and Jesus doing a handstand. Do you have any idea what could he say about this picture?
Can you find Jesus doing a handstand? Watch this picture closely.
I mean, can you? Can you find Jesus doing a handstand? This guy has a PayPal, a Zelle, a Venmo and a Cash App account, so if you would like to donate to him in any way, shape or form, he has you covered. If you would like to support him do this, you can do this any way you would like. Do you think there ever was a person who watched this video and thought, now this was truly something, I'm about to Cash App $1,000 to this fool. I couldn't find Jesus doing a handstand for shit. I fully realize this guy's doing rage bait, but I do wanna warn him that this video doesn't look so great on his portfolio. You might wanna reconsider posting this. I don't know what context you imply by saying that your body doesn't belong to you, but it's not a stretch to consider a justification of rape. And with your hashtags being full of Christianity and how hashtag Jesus loves you, you're actively harming your community. Like, it took me 15 seconds to replace every Jesus in your description to Diddy, and the width still makes sense. Now that's a red flag if I've seen one. I'm gonna lose some followers, but LGBT has absolutely nothing to do with Christianity. Ding ding ding, you're right, so don't keep bringing it up. It always amazes me how these Christians will talk more about LGBT than Christianity. You mean to tell me that you're not attracted to men when there's this big muscly sweaty dude under all of your videos? Yeah, okay. I hate when people say I'm gonna lose some followers over this. Bitch, no one followed you that disagrees with this. Do you really think that there was someone that saw your previous video that said God seeing men invent dishwashers after he created women? But that was the funniest shit, but now that you dropped this, now that's enough. I've had it up to here with this guy. I'm unfollowing. When the Lord tells you, go to Starbucks and worship. Okay, dude, come on. Did the Lord really tell you to go and be a public nuisance? Why would he tell you to go to Starbucks? Are Starbucks customers that atheist or something? I think they just worship the pumpkin spice latte. When the Lord told you to go to Starbucks and worship, you gotta reassess the situation here. Like, you gotta think. Now hold on, the Savior himself just talked to my dumbass. Maybe I should think a bit on how to fulfill his command. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna bust in that fucking Starbucks with a GBL and a dream. I'm gonna make wine from that cappuccino they serve in. I don't think most people would consider doing a Christian pickle Rick to be the best way to do this. My heart goes out for people that just wanna practice their religion, but because of these fuckos they are afraid to do so. Because obviously no one would want to be connected to this. I mean, who says your body doesn't belong to you? So please don't write off religious people as psychotic because of these reels. These are just insane people who also happen to be Christian. I saved much more of this, so let me know if you would like to see a part 2. I think that was everything I had for today though. If you enjoyed this, please consider to subscribe and like and everything. I love y'all, and bye bye.